Ladies and gentlemen, to some World of Tanks, and today, well, first of all, let's get rolling. So first today, we're going to be looking at the Amex CDC, or the Chasseur de Char, I believe, is how you say that. Either way, though, I love this tank. A lot of people hate it because it has no armor. This thing at most on the front has 40 millimeters of frontal armor, and it's a tier 8 medium that meets up tier 10s, and it's a fairly large tank. However, due to its lack of armor and a 1200 horsepower power plant, this thing has immense top speed, making this a very versatile tank. And the fact that it has a whopping 10 degrees of gun depression, I believe, it's an absolute monster in the right hands. Now, being spotted right off the bat, I was not very happy about that. Just missing a shot and taking one to my track, forcing me to use my repair kit right off the bat. So unfortunately, I ended up getting bogged down right in our spawn right in the beginning. Comet ends up following me out of there because he didn't want anything that was going up that way. I decided to make my way over to the main pass over here and see if I could provide some assistance. The enemy do have two artillery pieces that did try keeping on my ass, and they do actually keep on my ass quite well during this match. I whiff a shot right to the back of the Cromwell's turret. Or actually, that'd be a Vindicator, which is a charioteer. Drop that. Anyway, just trying my best to keep support out on this ridgeline. This is the best case scenario for the CDC, having your teammates out in front and being able to support them. This tank is an incredible sniper. It has an incredibly good amount of turret traverse. It has great gun handling. It can just absolutely snap shots in very well. Not to mention it has over 100 rounds of ammo for its 90mm gun, giving it a huge maximum damage potential. Unfortunately, taking a shot and end up putting another one into the back of or no, I didn't. I actually got that kill. Thought it was another shot I put into the back of the charioteer there, unfortunately. But I did end up killing that M6. That poor M6 did not know really what hit him. The 90mm on this gun, or on this tank, is incredibly competitive with a whopping 5-second reload. That is with my modifications. However, I don't have. Actually, no, I do have 100% crew. I'm not running the premium consumable, and I don't have vents on. So that is not my maximum or my shortest reload I can get. However, putting a shot into ISU 152, and he gets taken up by the Sterner Mill. Good shot to Sterner Mill. Fortunately, these guys are really hard focused on that poor Comet up there. And I do end up putting a shot into IS, and IS gets wrecked by the Rheinmetall Borsig Waffenträger. Unfortunately, now we got enemies coming in from the rear, which is very, very unfortunate. They have a KV-5, a Jagd Panther, and a ISU 130. Not a very common tank on that aspect. The KV-5 was very worried about me. I ended up putting a shot into ISU 130, finishing him off. The KV-5 was hard focused on me. And this is where this guy's downfall was. He was so focused on me. He did not. I mean, he didn't even bother to really shoot anything else other than take the quick shot of the artillery to get the cheap, easy kill. He thought it was me the cheap, easy kill, as he ignored everybody else and allowed me to get his free shot. Returning my focus onto the other end of the battle, going back over to the main pass where they are still trying to push. I'm going to end up pretty much showing the main thing about this tank here. With, it doesn't seem like you're going very fast, but no, this tank's going 56 kilometers an hour. Coming in on a T-43, trying to support a Cromwell as best as possible. And this is some very disgusting terrain here. Shot on T-43, finishing him off. And his T-25 AT learns very quick that he made a bad mistake. Sorry, buddy. Shouldn't have been running a T-25 AT. Goodbye. Coming up behind me is a T-20. I'm already running 5 kills. Can I finish it off with T-20? Yes, I can. There is the top gun already in this match. Now, unfortunately, you can see here the one downside to this tank is on super soft ground like this, its traverse is not the greatest, but it could still power its way through, which is not necessarily bad. However, they have a T-103 and a Sterner Mill along with a T-29 over this hill. I tried to support, but once I saw the T-103 pushing up, I said, pretty much screw that. I don't want any of what they're selling. I am out of there. Me driving like a derp. Unfortunately, here's the downside to the soft terrain. The soft terrain resistances are not the greatest. So I do recommend if you go for this tank, go for the cruise skill. Aside from 6th Sense, which will save your ass, go for off-road driving to help out with those ground resistances. And that will help out dramatically with the performance of this tank. Even further than it already is. Back onto the harder surface here, you already see the hull traverse just drastically increased. Now, unfortunately, what I tried to do here was all in vain. I tried going around all the way to their spawn, essentially. I was going to come up from behind and see if I could hit them if the enemy, well, would have frankly held out. But they didn't. What unfortunately happened over here is our tank destroyers and everybody else decided to rush in. The T-20 or T-103 there was completely ignoring our Comet, which ended up getting absolutely destroyed by our tank destroyers. Unfortunately, this T-29 here was of zero help to his poor comrades and allowed our tank destroyers to come over and essentially finish him off. Very unfortunate. Good job to the Comet. Otherwise, it was just the artillery piece, and yay! Chather to Shar. Anyway, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed. And I'll go ahead and show you guys the results for this game. As you guys can see here, this was a double, which was very nice. This was my first game of the day, and it was a very good one at that. Ended up getting the Fire for Effect, which is cause more damage to enemy vehicles and hit the points of your vehicle, which is excellent, with 1,800 damage, 737 assisted, 10 penetrations, 6 destroyed. Getting a Mastery Badge Class 2, which is 80%, which I'm really surprised to see people doing this well in the tank, for me only to get its Class 2 that match, which, hey, I'm happy. And a Top Gun. Also placing second on the team versus the Comet. The Comet did an absolutely excellent job, only scoring 2 kills, which is perfectly fine, but getting 2,200 damage. Very, very well done. Anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.